Hello and welcome to, wait a second, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas morning where I am, so Merry Christmas to you all. Alright, this is an average speed event, and I still want to finish last or close to last. So, there's no requirements, guys. Always read the race description. There's no requirements on this one other than average speed. Damage doesn't matter, off track doesn't matter, where I finish doesn't matter. So, how about I log a whole bunch of top speed now? By the way, watch this, pay careful attention. He just got airborne. I didn't know that was possible there, so that's kind of fun. Anyhow, I'm going to race up to the top of the hill, and then I'll turn around and do this thing. So, I don't want to get a lot of damage necessarily, but this is... Ooh, that came faster than I expected. Okay. I haven't done any tests, really, so I don't know the breaking points. I'm going to go back to an old way I used to do this, which is doing an awful lot of wall riding and wall grinding and kabloom kersplat craziness. Now, some of you may find it a little bit disturbing, but that's okay. At some point I better learn the breaking points here, I guess, because it might be important, but for now, it's not. So this is about, let's keep the speed going. So at the end of this section here, there's a wall that you can, if you throw your car sideways, you can grind along it pretty fast. I don't know how easy this is to throw sideways. Okay, well that didn't really work very good. Let's see the next wall. How's that work? That one wasn't very good either. There's a way to do that where you actually gain speed, not lose speed. Many years ago, you could actually do this in time trial competitions. You could slide on the walls. You can still do it in regular time trials and not fail if you hit the wall just right, which would not be that. But currently in the weekly time trial competitions, a slight nick of the wall you fail, and it really drives me crazy. Because even Lewis Hamilton said that nicking walls is just part of racing. So when you're on these tracks that have walls everywhere, I mean, this isn't a good example, but I mean, if we're at Singapore or Monaco or Melbourne, where there's tracks, where there's walls everywhere, you're going to graze them sometimes, which doesn't necessarily mean failing, but what you don't know maybe is that back in the old days, back when the Berlin circuit came out in the e-racing series, guys like myself and others would wall grind or slide the wall on 2 or 3 corners, and it wasn't too hard to get a Group A finish if other people didn't know the trick. Now, it's a difficult trick, don't get me... oh gosh, don't get me wrong. Okay, let's see, that one definitely lost me time. Let's see the next wall. There, that's a more traditional wall slide where you can actually gain time. The trick is you really only want your back end connecting with the wall, and you don't want to skid too much. So you can see here, average speed, boy, not a problem in this car. I've got no upgrades, guys. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Oh gosh, I don't really care. Average speed is just not a problem right here. So, okay, well that's fabulous. I'm just gonna have a little bit of crazy fun because obviously I'm not having any trouble here. So I might even get into a little bit of nasty contact or not. Now, at any rate, we'll see what this day has for us. So like I said, still no upgrades. You cannot do those big cuts if you have your assists on. If you've got steering assist on high, or traction control, or brake assist, it's going to be slamming on the brakes and cranking on your steering, and you're going to be going crazy. This is the advantage of no assist driving. It's what you got to do if you want to do what I'm doing. Okay, well, I've started passing people, and I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to do something that is a little bit shocking, to do a quick turnaround. Oh, and then I didn't do the quick turnaround. I'm wasting all sorts of average speed. Okay, well, whatever. I'm going to go back down here. I'll avoid the traffic, and fastest way to turn around without losing a lot of speed is just kerschmack. So I'm going to kerschmack this wall. There we go. Okay, well, let's go do this thing. Oh, there's another guy yet. Wait a second, he is a guy that's trying to lap me. Well, we can't let that happen. Let's see if I can get a successful wall ride in. And we'll see the advantage of it if I can pull it off right. Oh, that was pretty good. Although I still went down to about 210. We're going to take note of that and see what this looks like in future stages. That was a pretty good wall ride. hard to keep my eyes on the rear view going through all this stuff here. Still, oh, my average speed actually did take a little bit of a hit there, but you know, up here you build so much speed. And I'm just gonna rocket through this a little bit. Oh my god! You see that? That thing almost rolled. That was violent. Oh well, I'm okay. No head injuries for me. Okay, well, obviously not a problem, although I can't afford to mess around too much or my average speed will fall away. And we don't want that, do we? Don't want to do all this only to fail. So I'm not going to worry about this. I'm passing some people. That's just the way it's going to be. I'm still going to finish pretty far back. The reason why you do that is to try to keep the bot speeds down. Try to make sure you're not getting difficult bots. Not a very hard race. Probably didn't have to do the backwards thing. But you do the backwards thing if you want to finish far back, which I think is a good idea. It's always been this way. All right. So, this one, I don't know what to think. It seems like they're giving us a lot of time just to finish one lap. So, and there's cars that are going to be stalled on the track, and you can't get damaged. You don't want to smuck them. So I don't know where they're going to be. Oh, so you're going to have to really just see what happens here. But again, we have tons of time just to finish one lap. So I'll just take it really easy here and get a lay of the land, not run into anybody. Oh, I think that was a Veneno. And what do we got up here? Someone is, okay, that's a live racer. Well, I don't think I really need to pass him. I'll wait till I get to a nice spot to pass him. I think that might be a Ferrari FXXK. Could be wrong. No, that is. Okay, so, oh, you know what? I am wrong. I've got to do a whole lap after this? Uh-oh. I wasn't planning on that. I was thinking of restarting. Okay, I think I have enough time. I'm not going to bother restarting, but I'm going to be very aggressive. Obviously, this is not going to end right here. Oh, nuts. Okay, well, a minute 22. I guess we'll find out if that's enough time or not. And I'm going to have to push it and not worry about passing people. I guess I could restart, but I don't want to do that. I don't always want to restart. I think I'll be okay. Uh-oh. Oh, my. Yes, maybe I should have been working on braking points. That was pretty bad. Okay, and here I'm going to have to be careful. And again, oh, I don't know the braking points at all. And this is not a good time to try to figure them out when I'm under a whole bunch of pressure because I just didn't plan this very well. Well, there's really no option. There's no reason for me to restart because I obviously have to pass everyone I'm passing because there's a time requirement. And I'm going to be pushing that time requirement, aren't I? We've got quite a ways to go yet. Well, I guess I'll find out. Oh, yeah, let's just do that. You can get away with that without taking on damage. Front hits are the biggest cause of damage in this game. You can smack up your rear end a lot before you fail a stage. So you can take advantage of that if you need to. Okay, so we're getting super low on time. Ah, that's no problem. No, look at this. Slam on the brakes a bit. I can take it easy. Yeah, but 4 seconds left. I definitely had to finish 4th place. Nothing I can do about that. All right. Whoa. Finish in 120 each, and I found 122. Well, I had 2 seconds left over. Okay, so I'm going to do some more careful racing this time. Okay, well, I want to see if I can finish in last place while still meeting the requirement for lap times. So I'm going to get up to a nice start point here, throw this car sideways. I'm going to park it for a while, but I'm not going to make you guys wait. I'm going to throw this thing into 16 times regular speed, like that. Whole bunch of time just went by. So now from where I am, I'm going to have a nice run at the start-finish line. I'll be at a nice speed when I hit it. So I'm going to cut corners, but I'm not going to smash walls. And I'm just going to use some proper braking points. I'm going to start braking really early because I'm not quite sure about the braking points in this thing. I still have no upgrades, and so... Okay, that was way too early. I took 2 tires off track to try to increase the braking point a bit. I guess I could have just lifted. Here I'll do a slide. Oh, beautiful slide! That is a textbook slide. The hardest part of the slide is 1, entering it, 2, exiting it. Once you get in the slide, it's not that hard to keep it going. But to get out of the slide without wasting a bunch of time is tricky. Okay, and here, hopefully I got the braking point correct. That's pretty good, actually. That's not bad. And then I'm going to wall slide this one. Okay, carry some extra speed. Hopefully, if I ever clip with the front end, you'll know it, because I'll just come to a grinding halt. And then off-track cuts for the rest of this. And let's just see where that gets us as far as time is concerned. I love lawnmower mode in this car. So, what's up with Mount Panorama? The grass used to be so much greener. Now it's like it got scorched by the Australian summer, which I'm sure happens sometimes. Oh man, I had tons of extra time. Like 4 seconds worth. The graphic changes, most of us have adjusted to it, but I don't like how dark everything looks here. It just looks like everything's dead. I mean, the trees are green and the grass is yellow. Maybe it looks different on your device, but to me it just doesn't look so great. Okay, that braking point, I can still brake later there. I'm still going to do a wall slide here. Hopefully I nail it. Oh, see, getting out of it can be tricky. I wasted a bit of time getting out of it. If you take this section properly, you only have to brake a little bit once. So I had to lift a little bit there because my trajectory wasn't great. Here you have to brake a bit. Braking before the curb ends on the right. And I was braking a bit late. Just going to clip a wall here. That's going to eat some of my time. Here I'll try to do a successful wall slide. There we go. No clipping of the front end. Just nicely slid off there. And then again, lawnmower mode. I call it lawnmower mode when I go blasting across the grass. I think it's hilarious, but... So I'm pretty sure if you're trying to do this with no upgrades like me, you gotta be doing this stuff, man. I just don't see you finishing any other way. I'm not crossing a 115 this time, although I'm taking it easy. Oh, maybe not that easy? Oh gosh, man. I'm talking to myself here. I didn't really want to pass this guy if I don't have to, but... Ooh, I clipped the Veneno. I don't really have a choice. I'm going to have to pass him. And we'll see. I may have wasted my time at the beginning of this race. Sometimes they record really weird things. And oh, that was actually better there. Sometimes they just look at your lap time and say, oh, well, you got first, even though I finished, like, nowhere near first. Oh, check it out. Under a McLaren Senna, maybe a Senna GTR, and didn't get a great look at it. So there you go. You can see that passing along the wall there, I had no trouble getting past him. All right. So I don't necessarily want to be passing all these guys, but oh well, it's a little consequence. There we go, no wall clipping, and another guy I'm going to have to encounter that I don't really want to encounter. Oh, that's that FXXK again that we encountered in the other race. I like those FXXKs. They're kind of a fun car. Pretty light. They feel light when you're driving them. Time's looking pretty good. Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got abundance of time. So I can slow down, take it easy. No one is going to pass me. I kind of was hoping someone would overtake me again. Okay, well, we're done this thing, baby. There you go. That's how you do it with 0 upgrades. They gave me first place. Come on, man. Oh, well. So now we have an elimination race with a drafting requirement. Drafting that much distance is really nothing at all because they use the Roman cubit as a style of measurement, not actual meters. So what does that mean to the average person? That means that every meter you travel, they're giving you 2.5. So even this guy, I'm going to get some credit even though I wasn't behind him that long. Like, no way I was actually behind him for 131 meters. I mean, come on. Same with that guy. So, yeah, it's a weird unit of measurement. When I did a test on this, for some reason it comes up as a Roman cubit. Most of you have probably heard me say that before. They have no idea how it happened. It's something like 17.48 inches, 44.444 centimeters. There you go. So don't get drafting off these guys. I did this one twice. The first time, there was no way I could reach second place. I was hoping to draft off of second place and lock in. Actually, maybe I could have. My first test, I really messed up doing stuff like that. But of no matter. You're going to see this, and I'm going to get to finish the drafting very quickly. This is actually an easy race. Very easy. Because the only requirement is... Oh, gosh, that was sloppy. The only requirement is a certain drafting component and finish in third place. Okay, well, we'll get the drafting in super quick here. And then I'm going to have some fun with this dude. Okay, ooh, I ate the wall pretty nasty there. But still, I'm already done the drafting component. So I'm going to hook up with this guy, do the pit maneuver on him at a high speed. Oh, tail light breakage. And I'm in third place now, right? So as long as he doesn't overtake me, yeah, no problem. You know what? I've got 15 seconds. Let's see if I can catch up to a lapped car. If I can have a head-on collision with someone that would be lapping me, that'd be hilarious. Time's winding down very quickly. And they're going to throw me in a skid here as soon as the clock hits, a little after it hits 0. Ooh, nasty. Ah, there you go. Easy race. And there you go, guys. Upgrades, none of them at all. Please like, please subscribe, please keep joining me. Here's the playlist link. And that's all I got to say. Here's something else for fun. Bye-bye now.